So in terms of technology, I would say this has been the single most complex integration project in my time at Rental Cars. I've been here for 8 years, so that's testament to the kind of complexity of the project. It's been really involved. It's the number of touch points across various teams. It's been really high. We've tackled that with a really modern tech stack, modern architectural practices, microservices, lots of asynchronous communication, reactive programming. The guys have really led the way on this stuff. It wasn't purely dictated to by us what patterns and technologies that the team at Godel chose. They really were driving that choice of technology, and it felt like a collaboration.
So the idea of continuous improvement is very much one that the teams take on board, and Godel have very much been part of delivering those improvements. There have been some very specific and impressive changes around improving our test cycles and how quickly we can do that testing, because that has a direct impact on how quickly we can get something released and out for our customers to use. So that would be just one example, but I would say it's just part of our DNA.
One of the biggest pieces to being successful in microservice architecture and also to be agile is to ensure that we could automate as much as we could. Historically, all of our deployments and our testing was heavily manual, and we knew by splitting up our architecture into smaller pieces, that were more reusable, that would increase our maintenance overhead really. So again, Godel came in and helped us identify what technologies to use for continuous integration so we could automate our build and deploy, and also with their automated test experts to actually automate a lot of our testing and write a lot of our missing tests as well. As a result of that plan, we have now got a microservice architecture platform sitting in the Azure cloud, which has enabled us to leverage services multiple times as opposed to having them built in multiple places, making it a lot easier to manage.
From the outset, we were pretty clear with Godel that we wanted everything defined as code, so all infrastructure now is repeatable, defined as code. What that's allowed us to do is to build a platform that will allow us to continue to innovate at pace. It's also laid the foundations for a DevOps culture within the marketplace product. They started off with a fairly traditional infrastructure setup, but as that's progressed through the project, we've now got a nice balance between kind of dev and ops and those teams working together. So yeah, it's give us the foundations for that, but it's also give us the ability to start with a relatively low-cost environment, but have that flexibility of the cloud to grow and expand.